I'm Ace. Good to have you here. Let me ask you something. When was the last time a long, shiny article actually gave you the exact answer you needed in 30 seconds? Most of the time it doesn't happen. You click, you scroll, you skim, and you leave still wondering. Here's the thing, that gap is a huge opportunity. Tiny focused Q&A pages can win steady, useful traffic and actually convert if you build them the right way. Think about hundreds of compact pages, each answering one narrow question, crisp, evidence-backed, and formatted so people in search engines get the answer in one glance. You don't need another sprawling guide. You need repeatable, bite-sized assets that behave like durable digital real estate. Quick promise. By the end of this episode, you'll have 3 practical systems you can implement in a weekend. One short example from my own site, and a measurable next step to test next week. I'll keep it tight. First system. Discovery. Most people cast a wide net with keywords. Instead, treat discovery like focused prospecting. Use 3 primary sources: targeted search operators, forum and community mining, and your site's internal search or support logs. A concrete operator you can use right now: site example.com how-to, or site example.com can I, that pulls exact phrasing. And a tool to check next: open Google Search Console, go to Performance, and filter queries to see real user questions hitting your site. That report is literal gold. One quick example from my own site. I took 5 internal search phrases, built 5 tiny pages, and one of them jumped to about 200 impressions per month within 6 weeks. It started pulling affiliate clicks and a steady drip of emails. Small pages, real results. When you collect questions, classify them by intent. Tier 1 is purely informational. How to. What is. Tier 2 leans buyer adjacent, best X for Y, X versus Y, if you need Z. Tier 3 is transactional. Prioritize Tier 2 for these pages. Narrow, lower competition, and right next to decisions. Here's the kicker. A single focused question often outranks a long guide for long-tail queries, so you can win incremental traffic faster by matching exact phrasing and intent. Second system, answer first, structure and snippet optimization. Lead with the answer right away. One clear sentence that answers the question. Then add a short evidence line or example. Search engines like exact answers up front, and people appreciate usable information instantly. Write a canonical answer of 60 to 200 words. Then add 2 quick bullets for facts, a short example, and an internal link to a related longer resource. If your CMS supports FAQ schema, add it. Consistent structure helps identify canonical answers. An actual micro answer, yes. Canister stoves work in cold weather down to about 20 degrees Fahrenheit, though pressure drops below freezing. Warming the canister briefly in your jacket helps. Bullets. Fuel mix affects cold performance. Use an insulated base for stability. Short, practical, memorable. A short aside. Listen, the first 2 lines are the most important part of the page. If those answer the question, you already delivered value. The rest supports that core answer. Third system, monetization and maintenance. Monetize subtly with 3 micro patterns. 1. Sell a micro product, a short checklist or printable that solves the exact question. 2. Affiliate plus a clarifying CTA. Recommend one thing and explain why it fits this use case. 3. A short email drip. offer a tiny tip series for signups. Maintenance is simple. Schedule a monthly micro audit for pages with impressions but low center. Run a headline swap or tweak the first sentence. A headline test can boost center by 10 to 25%. That's common. Use a light AI draft to propose changes, but always verify facts yourself. Two quick examples. One page answering, can you fast charge older phones? Moved to page 1 for a handful of specific queries and started returning steady affiliate clicks because the answer linked to compatible chargers. Another, a 120-word answer on how to prune basil for more leaves, doubled organic traffic to a seed kit offer. Small, usable answers build trust. Now the ship-ready checklist, spoken so you can follow along and build this weekend. I'll say each item, short and clear. Pick one buyer adjacent question. Write a 60 to 200 word canonical answer. Add 2 supporting bullets. Include a brief example or evidence line. Add an internal link to a related resource. Implement FAQ schema or clear H tags. Add 1 micro conversion, tiny product, clear affiliate, or email capture. What to measure next week? Start with impressions in center. Impressions tell you Google is showing the snippet. Center tells you your title and first line are compelling. Then track short-term engagement and micro conversions like sign-ups or clicks. Small center gains compound into meaningful traffic. The deeper point is this. People ask narrow questions every day. When you match their behavior with concise pages at scale, you build low-friction assets that are easy to maintain and efficient to monetize. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Those tiny pages also create internal linking gravity that lifts your bigger guides. One final practical challenge, publish 1 single question page in the next 72 hours. Make the answer usable in 1 sentence. Add 2 bullets, a brief example, and a micro conversion. Measure impressions and center next week. That short loop will teach you far more than another month of guessing. Check this out. Tiny habits compound. Well, that's enough to think about for today. Appreciate you spending a few minutes with me. I'll catch you in the next one. If this episode helped, subscribe so you don't miss the practical systems we try next. I'm Ace.